Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we got something really awesome. It's not Hot Wheels, not Matchbox, it's not Mega, but we have a Jada product, and it is a nano scene from the Fast and the Furious. So before, they had a box set similar to this, like kind of box setup, and it had the Fast and the Furious house with these little nano cars. I don't remember the exact scale of those cars. It probably says it somewhere around here, but obviously Hot Wheels are 1/64 scale, and these are a lot smaller. And I don't really see it anywhere on here, but the cars are like literally that big. You can see them right there. And obviously this is a scene from the Fast and the Furious. The previous one was the Toretto house, and it had like a whole scene, had some cars that you can have parked out front, the garage in the back. This one is obviously the final race of the first movie when they were racing with the Charger and Toyota Supra, crossing the railroad tracks. And then they busted through, kind of ramped at the last second as the train is about to hit them. So it was a pretty epic scene. And you guys see it right there with the two cars. And it looks like they even have little stands that they're kind of like in the air. So I'm actually going to be opening this up in the video, a full-blown unboxing, and we're going to be setting up the entire scene. So I'm going to go ahead, get my scissors, and get this thing opened. But also, if you guys haven't already seen it, I do have a merch store. So there's going to be a link in the description down below. You guys can go check that out. I have a bunch of stuff on there. I have keychains, water bottles, a bunch of other cool things, as well as Hot Wheels. So I do have Hot Wheel main lines with a lot of brand new 2024 Hot Wheels. And I do have a bunch of premium RLCs and some monster trucks as well. So definitely go check that out. A lot of brand new Hot Wheels for 2024. I just added them on there. So definitely check it out. Link in the description down below. But now I'm getting the top of this box kind of opened up here. And let's see, I think I can just slide this whole thing. Maybe I can just slide it up and out. Not really too sure here how this comes out. But we will definitely figure this out. Alright, it appears it's taped in place, but we have an extra train car right there, which is actually really cool. We got some additional train track, and we have more ground pieces, some more track sections, some more of the railroad crossings, the instruction manual, and this is actually taped down in place, but I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. There's these two little screws in there with like a little handle. You can actually unscrew those, and I'm pretty sure that'll allow me to be able to take off the whole scene up above without having to take out all this cardboard. I remember the Fast and Furious house was the same way. You just take these two kind of plastic screws out, and then the whole thing just comes up and out. There we go. And now let's see if I go to the top. Yep, there we go. I can just lift up this entire thing, and I believe that's everything. Let me just double check. Oop, the train's about to fall off. All right, so this is the set right here. Let me set it down before I drop anything. Wow, this train is actually really cool. It is very lightweight, so it's like hollow plastic. The tires actually do spin, so it kind of rolls just a little bit. Like I said, it's really lightweight. Obviously, it's hollow plastic, and I'm sure it's probably really delicate, but I think that looks pretty awesome. It does have some really good detail there on the front. So we're going to go ahead and just set that aside. And we are going to, let's see, it's all taped up on the bottom. So let me take off all this tape so we can take the cars out and check those out. And then I will try to see how to assemble this entire thing, because it does have instructions, and I do want to assemble it right so it looks good. There we go. So then this little cover will then come off of the cars. Man, I love actually how secure these are and how well even like the packaging is put together. Alrighty. So both of these cars are actually like all metal. Let me go ahead and just kind of set one of these aside for now. Oh, that is really cool. So here's the Charger right there. You can see how small it is, and it's just absolutely tiny. But it does have this little clear base on it, and it does have a ball socket. So you can kind of adjust the angle of the base there, or you can kind of make it more flat. But obviously this is going to be where it's going to make it look like the cars are like in the air, kind of like ramping up. Also, the Toyota Supra Looks really, really cool there. Has all the detail like from the movie with all the decals. See if I can get the camera to even focus on it. There we go. It has a big wing there, the little vents in the hood. That actually looks really, really nice. Has a lot of attention to detail on that, but it has the exact same little base on there. So it looks like it's kind of flying through the air. And then we could set those up and wow, there's some more attention to detail in this set that I really like, such as the gates that they kind of cross through. You can see they're actually like all busted up. It uses clear plastic inside of that to make it look like it's all kind of like flying through the air. So I guess if I kind of have those up, it almost looks like the car's blasted through and they're like the pieces are just flying. There we go. It kind of looks really cool. So I think this is a really awesome set. And oh my gosh, this is really cool. Like, I just can't believe all the attention to detail. And it even has like a bunch of other pieces here as well. And like I said, there's like more railroad track. And I guess you can extend this out. I think on this direction, kind of bring it out a lot further. It has a whole other like little train car here. So let me go ahead and open that up so we can check that out. So I thought it was just going to be the train engine, but I'm kind of surprised that there's a lot more to this. So with the price, you kind of get like a really good bang for the buck. Yep. So it almost looks like a lumber car here. Or something else. It looks like it's just transporting goods. And I would assume that this just, let's see, that just hooks right onto the train. Just like that. And wow, that's actually a pretty big, kind of like a pretty big setup for what this whole little set is. So let me just kind of set those off to the side. And we're going to go ahead and take out all the other pieces and then see how to build this. But I'll catch back up with you guys in just a few minutes so I can go ahead and get everything out of the plastic. Alright, so I have all the pieces out, well, pretty much almost all the pieces. I have to get these extra little gates out. And I did notice that it does come with some extra like little gates. So the ones that are like shattered, where it kind of looks like the car is blasted through and the pieces are flying through the air, you can actually just pull those off and replace them with perfect condition ones. So if you're not a huge fan of that look, you can just swap it out and just have a regular little gate right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's also some like traffic lights that'll go in different places because there's like a little side road over here. So this actually looks really cool. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this and catch back up with you guys afterwards, because there's a lot of other like little different base pieces and it kind of spreads out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and build it, catch back up with you guys, but I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so I went ahead and assembled everything. There's a little piece that kind of goes over here where you kind of build it up, and then there's some more pieces that go this way. And honestly, this is a pretty cool setup. It does have track that runs out on either side really far. And I mean, this is actually a pretty cool set. So what I might do is, because the train was like, I want to have it set back just a little bit, that actually puts this car off the edge. So I might take one of these track sections, just kind of move it over to this side, just so I can kind of extend it out a little bit further on one side. If I did flip the train around, it would have more room with this extra piece here, but then the way the movie was, the train came from the right. So I want to make it more accurate to the movie itself, but I think this is a pretty cool display, and like with the train and everything, it's on the track. And I don't know if you can see it, but the track does go all the way out to here outside the frame, and then the other end is over here. So I mean, this is a pretty wide like section of like track, really cool display, and now I gotta try to find room to put this thing. But I think it looks absolutely amazing, especially with the Supra and Charger kind of like in the air. And like, that is just absolutely awesome. But definitely let me know what you guys think about this set. I think this is a really cool set. It's a really cool like action scene from the movies, one of the most iconic scenes. And I think it's just absolutely amazing that Jada made this, and I just really like it. But if you guys like this video, definitely get on and hit that like button down below. Put in the comments what you guys think of this, and if you guys are planning on picking this up. But like I said, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching.